Hi guys, this is Gary from Cruising with Classic Cars and Hot Rods, and we have here a assembler from Vintage Motorsports working with the Backdraft Cobras. His name is Brian, and so Brian, tell me about your particular expertise.
Probably putting the Backdraft Roadsters together.
Nice.
So, you know, doing the engine work, installs, customization.
How much different do you think the Backdrafts versus some of the other kits? I know like the Superformance and Backdrafts are very similar.
Yes.
On the show we've had some ERAs and Factory 5s and stuff.
Yep.
And all cars, in my opinion, the Cobras are just cool in general. I just love them all.
Yeah.
But
that's what makes them a Cobra.
Exactly.
Yep.
And what's nice about it is that each car has something of interest to someone else as far as what they like in a Shelby Cobra.
Oh, definitely. Everyone makes it their own. So that's kind of what's evolved into a Cobra is, you know, all the different ones.
Right. Now, what's different? What does, like, as far as like the underpinning of the Backdraft versus say a Superformance or an ERA? How is it different?
Well, the Backdraft, you know, it has a full strut suspension in the front. You know, you got the independent rear, so you know that's shared. But just the width and the stance of the Backdraft, you know, it helps it perform better as far as handling, the ride comfort and stuff. You know, you got a little more choice. You can dial it in, you know, depending on how you want it. So
okay, so it's actually as far as a true clone, it's a little larger, a little bigger, something.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of grown to not where you can really notice unless it's parked next to another one.
Okay, gotcha.
As far as the wheelbase and the width, but as far as, you know, making it comfortable to what we have turned into as far as height, width, and just our different shapes, it's definitely a good choice for someone that's, you know, it can fit, you know, pretty much any person. So
that, you know, that's unique. I saw a couple of Factory 5 guys. They had a beautiful car.
Yes.
But it's a little tight inside. And
like any of the 90-inch wheelbase cars, my knees are on the dash.
Oh, no kidding.
So being 6'2", and you know, I'm pretty proportioned, but you know, there's some guys out there that are all legs, and you know, that's the one thing that we get a lot of those guys because they just don't fit comfortably in one of those cars.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yep. Well, thank you for your input. And tell me something. The Backdraft versus the original Shelby Cobra.
Sure.
What do you think?
Well, you know, we have a guy that has an original and has a Backdraft, and he drives his Backdraft a lot more. I mean, you know, value-wise, I mean, you know, it kind of makes sense, but you know, he just gets in and enjoys it, and you know, he even says that, you know, if you have people who would take his original out would probably be throwing the keys back at him and want the keys back for the Backdraft. So it's nice that it's a little more refined.
Right. You know, that it's awesome to hear.
Yeah.
I myself have a Backdraft. I've loved it. I got almost 20,000 miles on that puppy, thanks to your ingenuity. And so I love it. And again, I'm not partial to any one, but the reason why I chose the Backdraft was just basically what you get for your dollar.
Yeah, exactly. You know? I mean, bang for your buck. You know, it's a car you can drive, enjoy, and you know, just you're not going to get hurt on when you go to sell it. You know, if you take care of it.
Right.
So,
well, ladies and gentlemen, at last, Brian from Vintage Motorsports on Cruising with Classic Cars and Hot Rods.
Thanks, Gary.
Thanks, Brian.
Thank you.